If you like this video, please consider supporting the Oto Kano channel over on Patreon. Thank you. Today we are going to look at Ruben's metallic set. I know that you guys really enjoyed seeing their professional watercolor set, and this is basically their sparkly range. And it's really nice that on the box, as you can see, the box has a metallic finish to reflect the paint that's in there. So let's get this opened. And again, like the other set that we looked at, it comes in this really nice soft microfiber type cloth so that your palette stays nice and safe, which is a really nice touch. And as I said in the last video, it's not something that I've seen before in other brands. And I'm sure you can use this to dab your watercolor brush on to control the amount of watercolor that's in your brush, so that's a really nice touch. The tin is a lovely pale pink tin with the branding, and the tin is really nice as well. I know some brands like Schmincke has a problem with this part being really sharp. There's none of that, it's all nicely turned down. Always comes with this leaflet which has the color chart on this side as well as this side. They do seem to have a lot of colors, and these I think are the non-sparkly version colors, just the professional watercolors range. And I did speak to the people that sent me the set, and they said that they are trying to make the tube versions available soon, as well as the ability to buy these colors open stock, and that they will let me know and send me some sample to show you guys when they get that sorted. Another thing that the set comes with is this watercolor paper leaflet, and it has some information about the watercolor that I can't fully read. This leaflet allows you to do a little bit of color charts on here, and that's a really nice touch that it comes printed on watercolor paper. These are the watercolors, and it's really nice that they've reflected how sparkly this set is in all their branding. So the box was sparkly, and also the label is nice and sparkly as well. With the labels, you can see like the branding and pearlescent watercolor and a code that they have, and the color in Chinese. And then over here, let's see if I can get it's very difficult to, there we go. It says pink pearlescent watercolor paint on the side. And no pigment code because they are all going to be micas. Just like the other set, this set, the label comes off very easily. It's just a little sticker label. So no unwrapping layers and layers of packaging. It's also sticking on both sides. So if you say want to stick it onto your sketch pad or something, then you can do so really easily like this, which I just really love. Let's get all the colors opened and I'll show you what that looks like. So that's all the paints unwrapped, and as you can see, they are all very shiny, and you get one silver white looking color and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 yellow to gold colors, and then 4 pinks, 3 violet colors, I'd say 4 blues and 3 greens and 3 neutrals. So let's get swatching with these. The first up we have pearl silver white. In terms of rewettability of these paints, with any mica pigment, you do have to work a little bit harder for those. So I would recommend spraying them or just adding a touch of water to these colors before you start working with them, so that you have an easier time working. Next one is Pearl Platinum. Next we have Flash Yellow. That's a lovely yellow. And then next we have Deep Interference Yellow. And I have to say, this one re-wets super easily. And then Deep Interference Orange. It's very interesting because the colors have different textures between them. Oh wow, that's really punchy in color. That's really nice. It's nice to have mica colors that have a lot of color in them. A lot of the time you get a lot of sparkle, but not much of the color. Then we have Royal Gold. Again, this is really nice. And then next we have Bronze. And I've been trying to start making my own metallic watercolors. Oh wow, that's nice. So I know how hard it is to make watercolor in metallic that's this good, that has this solid a color. So I think they are doing a fantastic job with their paints. Now we have Flare Red, which looks like a really nice soft pink actually, rather than red. See, I would love that as a actual lip gloss color. And then we have Deep Interference Red. In terms of textures, some have a more gritty texture and others have a lot smoother texture in the pan. But working on paper, there's no difference in quality. They're all very nice. Then we have Wine Red. Once you pre-wet these, they will work really well. Then we have Pink. All the pink red colors are just like perfect lip makeup colors. And I think that's the joy of the sparkly colors. They're a lot of fun because they look a lot like makeup. And then Rose Red. Then I believe it's called Crepe Myrtle. Not quite sure. I think it's a plant. Is crepe myrtle a plant? Do let me know in the comments down below if you know what crepe myrtle is. Or is it grape myrtle? I don't know, but it's a really nice color. It has like a two-tone color. It's pink, but the interference is more like a bluish purpley color. Symphony Purple. And then we have Deep Interference Blue. So I would say that there are some really sparkly metallic colors, and then there are some interference colors. Wow, that is really blue. And then we have Symphony Blue. A nice blue. And then Shiny Blue. Ooh, that is indeed a very shiny blue. Sorry, I'm off the camera there. That's a really nice shiny blue. And then Deep Interference Green. It's looking quite pale green rather than deep green on the palette. Lots and lots of color again. You know what, I just realized I skipped one. I'm so sorry. No wonder there's a confusion with everything. I've been putting the wrong colors down. So what happened was I skipped out. This should be what Fruit Green was about. Yes, I am so sorry for that. And then this should be the gold, the maroon, which makes sense because it's got this gold shimmer and it's got the brown maroony color. There we go. And then we have the dark green being dark green. And then we have brown, where brown should be. There we go. It's interesting because in Chinese it says coffee color. And then we have silver black, which is a really intense color, and then flash purple. So this is what they look like once dried, and as you can see, there's a lot of shimmer and sparkle going on, and also a lot of color. I am so impressed at how they managed to pack in so much shimmer, sparkle, and color into these paints. I particularly love this flare red. It is the prettiest pink with the most amount of sparkle ever. So there are some colors like the flash yellow and flare red where it's more about the sparkle than how opaque the color is, whereas the more interference type colors such as the deep orange and bronze satin and a few colors over here like the deep blue, they have really good coverage, and then you get a lot of shimmer on top of that. So it's really interesting to have both textures in the same set. I think you get to play a lot with those different textures, and it's fun. You know, this set is just for having fun and having all that sparkle. Also, with the paints being sparkly and interferency, we all want to know what it looks like on black paper. So this is all the colors painted on a black card, and as you can see, there's a lot of reflection going on here. Really intense colors, and when you use this paint on black paper, you really get to see the difference between the interference colors where it's like more shimmery and pearlescent, and the sparkly colors. So like here and here, and also this one, you can see that there's not as much opacity to it. It's not got much color, and they kind of all look the same because it's just got a lot of shimmer and no opacity to it. Whereas with the interference and pearlescent colors, you have a lot more opacity to the paint, and therefore you see the color of the paint coming through really well. You do get a good range of different shades still on the black paper, except for the green, which, because of the mistake I made earlier, I did triple check that these were 3 different greens, and they are, but they do all look pretty much the same on black paper. But my goodness, look at all this reflection. I hope I'm not blinding you guys. Another thing I want to show you, because on the black paper, which isn't a watercolor paper, the paints look streaky when they go down. So these are the watercolors on very cheap cellulose paper, and I think some colors go down less streaky than others, but on the whole, they do a really good job considering this is just a cellulose paper. Look at this. It's so pretty. So that is the Paul Rubens Pearlescent Metallic 24 color watercolor set. And I have to say, I'm really impressed. The colors are intense, the sparkles and shimmers are super shiny and intense, and you get really beautiful colors that are easy to work with, both on white paper and black paper. From what I've seen on YouTube so far, a lot of pearlescent metallic colors either do well on white or black, but struggle to do well on both. So this is a really good quality metallic set, and if I were to only have one metallic set, I would be very happy with this set, because you get a lot of color and the paints are easy to work with. Once you just give it a light spray all over, the paints will re-wet really easily, just like the professional watercolor ones that they have. This set has what we would call the metallics, the silver, gold and bronze. It has the really glittery, sparkly colors. It has the interference colors. And I would say that it also has the duochrome colors, because some colors do have two different colors through them. So it covers a wide range of what we would expect to see in a non-traditional watercolor set that has all the special sparkly colors. So if you are looking for a set that covers all grounds in terms of sparkle, and you want an affordable set that has really high quality paints, then I would highly recommend this. As always, I will leave a link down below for where you can get these. You can get them on Amazon, and you can also find them on AliExpress. Basically the same places that you can find their professional watercolor set as well. Thank you so much to Paul Rubens for sending this wonderful set. I am going to have so much fun with this, just because it is so versatile in terms of being able to go on black and white paper, and just how beautiful it is. As paint maker and as someone that's been trying to make metallic colors, you guys have done a stunning job in creating such high quality paints. I hope this video was useful and interesting to you. If it was, then please do give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already, and hit the notification bell icon. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!